Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over our technical analysis update of gold and silver. I'll give you my financial opinion. We may focus on just a few charts instead of going through all of them. Obviously, it looks like a down day today. We've got up dollar, up 10-year yield. We'll go through that and give you my opinion here. So here, let's dive in. We've got the dollar here. The dollar's been rocketing higher. It's an uptrend. If we back out, we can see that uptrend here. People are rotating into dollars in relation, more so than in relationship to other currencies. Again, this is a relative strength indicator. We are continuing to strengthen in the dollar, and people are parking money in dollars at this short term, even though we've got inflation. So money's rotating in this system. It's rotating. And it hasn't been deployed yet, but they're selling bonds. We can see that. That's why the 10-year yield continues to rocket higher. The money is rocketing. There's money shifting all over the place in this market. It is positioning differently. And I've got the new shift to increasing interest rates. We've got the downtrend line. We've broken that downtrend line, and we have another resistance white line going across here. We've broken that, and we've had a pretty steep rate of change over the past 1, 2, 3, 4 months. A very steep change. That means no one's buying the 10-year bond. That's why yields are going up so fast. Conversely, the bond prices have been going down. This is what it looks like in the past 1, 2, 3, 4 months. It's been a rocketing lower of bonds. People are leaving bonds. And right now, when you go to sell something, usually you have to transfer through cash or dollars. So I think they're selling these. They're going into dollars, and then they're going to transfer into something else, I believe. What that something else is, I think, will be precious metals and commodities. We're seeing sell-offs all over the place. Now, commodities have sold off a little bit. We could get a pullback in it. We've got, and we'll have to see what this month does. Here's the weekly candlesticks. But we are getting a little bit of a sell-off. We could have a pullback in commodities. Or maybe we're doing a retest here. Let's do this guy here. We'll see where this thing goes. We'll see where this thing goes here. We've got a bottom trend line that looks something like that. That's been selling off. Gold has also sold off. We're still above the trend line here. We're still above the trend line. We're still holding on. The big picture view coming on up. Now, are we going to get a larger pullback here? That's the question. And this is what it looks like so far. The market conditions generally, with the market conditions the way they're at, the housing starts remaining at a high level, the inflation being high and increasing interest rate environment, usually that rotates money into precious metals. It just hasn't done that yet. Silver pulling on back a teeny bit. We're right below the support line there. We do have a small contracted opening and closing price today. Big picture view, this is what it looks like coming on up. We've broken out of this downtrend here. Now, could we do a retest and come all the way back? It's possible. It is possible. And we'll see if that happens. We very well could come all the way back to $17 or something like that. And then platinum's pulling back within its pattern here. We have a pattern sitting on top of a pattern for platinum. And here we are pulling on back. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty big sell-off days. The bottom of this support zone is around 890 or so. 890 or so. And then the XAU to gold ratio, we have not broken this downtrend yet. That's the downtrend line hitting here, here, and we hit it up here. We've got a support line going across here, which we hit it a bunch over here, kind of coming down. We've got some support through here, So we hit it a couple times. We're right at that support line for this ratio. If we were to go to the daily charts, we are sitting on top of it. We do have a little wick at the bottom, and hopefully we hold here. Hopefully we hold. That is the XAU to gold ratio. And I'm just going to go over the larger ETFs in this one. So looking at SILJ, big picture view, we've got some support through here, and we're coming and we're trying to, we're right at that support area. And looking at it, we're right on top of it. So we'll see if that holds there. GDX, looking at this guy, we have a long support zone coming through the tops here. And the bottom's there. So we'll see if that support line holds right where it's at. And we're right on top of it. And then SIL, we've got, let me see, probably have a little support guy going through here. We're right coming through that support area there, and we're almost to that support line. So we're going to have to find out which way this thing's going to break. Again, I still think that the market conditions are good, inflation's good. All of those things are good for precious metals to go higher. At this time, they are not going higher. They are pulling back. So again, I'm a buyer in platinum, physical platinum. I'm still sticking to my strategy and my game. And you're going to have to be buying when everyone else is telling you not to buy. It's the way it works. That's what it's like to be a contrarian. I didn't want to go through all the companies because they're all roughly doing the same thing. They're all kind of pulling back. But you can get a big picture view, pretty solid picture of what's going on looking at the ETFs. So again, we are sitting on top of patterns, at least on gold. Platinum still sitting on top of its pattern in a pattern. We haven't hit the bottom end of that pattern yet. We got to see if these things turn around here. If they don't turn around and they continue to rocket lower, then there could be a problem in the system. I don't know what problem yet. And we've got the inflation. We've got money rotating around. We've got a lower stock market for the most part. NASDAQ's lower. We've got lots of fear in the market. Let's look at the VIX real quick. The VIX has pulled back some today. Here's the daily candlesticks. We've shot up higher here in our VIX volatility of the S&P 500. We've got a small little down candlestick today. We've got lots of resistance up there in the VIX where it's at. And we'll see where we go, guys. Again, I'm just holding on to my shares. Nothing's changed from the market condition standpoint or the ratio standpoint to make me change my viewpoint on anything. So I'm sticking to relative value with an asset versus an asset, the ratios. And the market conditions still look fine. The technicals, we're right on support, and we have to see if we hold here. We may have a larger detour lower than what I even had planned as well. So we'll see what happens. Sign up to the channel here. See what happens tomorrow. And then sign up to the website if you guys want. The Platinum membership, that's where I do a lot of my updates. You can look at the thesis. You can look at the ratios. You can look at all those things on the website and make a determination if this stuff is for you or not. But I'm holding on. I'm riding this. And that's my strategy as of right now. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. This is Finding Value.